everybody, welcome back to the channel. Tonight we're doing a craft video. We are making faux stained glass using an aluminum foil background. This project is something that is very near and dear to me. It's been a family project forever. Originally, I remember being a really little girl and helping my mom change the aluminum foil in the back of a Raggedy Ann picture that was a little tiny thing. Then in 1992, my sister and my mother made a Garfield one. I'm gonna put a picture of it right here. Ta-da! That they made and still hangs in my mom's house to this day. Let's get this started. For this project, we will need a coloring page. I picked this lovely fairy. The simpler your coloring page is, or your graphic is, the simpler and more effective your stained glass might actually be. This is a printout of a template for an actual stained glass design that you would hang in your window. 8x10 frame. So enamel or multi-purpose paint that is suitable for painting on glass, Sharpies, aluminum foil, scissors, tape. We have gift tape and packing tape just in case we need it. A piece of blank paper, and we will also have water, glue, and Windex to clean the glass before we get started. We got our picture frame here. We're gonna disassemble this. And first thing you want to do is take out your glass. Be careful because it's glass. I've cut my finger doing this before. All right. Boop. Disassemble our lovely picture frame. Come on. All right, so now we got our glass out. Just be careful when you're touching it because edges are sharp. Now I have run out of paper towel. So I'm gonna use coffee filters because they work just as well to clean my glass before I begin. And then you want it dry because you don't want your picture sticking to it. Now, one of the little tricks I have learned, if you're worried about cutting your fingers, you just wrap a little tape around it or a Band-Aid or something, and then you can press it against the glass and you don't have to worry about getting cut. Step 1. We're going to take our sheet and our nice clean glass, and we're going to tape it down onto our drawing just to give it a little stabilization and support because we don't want the glass moving all over the place. We're going to just trace our picture onto the glass. Good thing to keep in mind when you do this is if you want your picture, however you print your picture out, the image is going to be a reverse when we're done. Good thing to keep in mind if your image has words on it or anything. Now this doesn't have to be perfect. Alright, so here's the outline finished now. Because she's just sitting on a mushroom in the middle of nowhere, I'm going to give her a little ground for her mushroom to be sitting in. So there it is. Now we're going to give the ink a little bit of time to dry off. Important things to note as we go through this. If you want it fully transparent, just use Sharpies. If you want it translucent, use paint. The big thing, however, without this is if you're using Sharpies and you make a mistake, all of a sudden one color Sharpie will just take off another. And you know what we're gonna do? Because I've decided that I want this moon to be transparent, I'm going to color it in with basic yellow Sharpie. How I generally do this is I fill in all of the areas that I want filled in with Sharpie filled in, and then I remove it from the original picture after, and our blank piece of paper is going to be put underneath so that we can still see what we're doing, but then we're not confused by the original lines. Moon, I think, is all I'm gonna do. So now I'm gonna take this piece of regular plain drawing paper and put our picture down on top of it and retape it. Just again, just to hold it in place, because you don't want it wiggling all over the place. And yeah, if your tape is in good enough shape, you can just reuse it. From here, I can decide if there's anything else that I want fully transparent, but I'm not sure that I do. So I'm gonna get started on the paint part. This is pretty much done. I'm gonna peel the tape away now and see if it needs to be touched up anywhere. I'm gonna add a little bit more blue in some of these. Okay, let's peel that off. So I've got a few spots here I'm gonna fill in. And remember, anything you don't fill in, that'll just be the silver from the aluminum foil shining through. This to the side so it can dry. One of the ways you can do this is just to take your aluminum foil and fold it around. So you could just take it and fold it, or if you want something a little bit more permanent, you can glue it, which is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take my glue stick and I'm just gluing this aluminum foil on here with my glue stick, and then I'm gonna fold the excess around the side. Now, you can leave it like this, or you can trim it off. You just gotta be careful because it rips so easily. It's now time to put this together. So we're going to flip this over and make sure these are pulled out. And it's time to put our glass in. There we go. And we'll put our foil piece over it. And there it is. And there it is, all finished. Alternatively, if you didn't want to use glass, I have seen it done with the protective plastic you use in binders and such, with just Sharpie, and you could skip all the paint if you did it that way. So that's an option. Yeah, that's kind of it for this video. So take care and be safe. Bye. Thank you for watching. Hey, want to subscribe? You can click on the purple Christmas tree. Not sure you want to subscribe yet? You want to see more content first? You can click on this video over here. Until next time, take care and be safe.